Hi, my name is Nash, I'm his name is Shubham, and this is Spurs Video Podcast. I'm going to give a shout out to Spurs Forum.co.uk, the best Spurs message board that I know that's out there. There are other good sites, but my favourite is Spurs Forum.co.uk. Shout outs, I'm going to give it to Kevin G and Super Spurs. I'm hoping Major Hank comes back soon. I miss your insightful comments too, so please come back soon. Y2Man Triple KL. And any new followers I have on Twitter and Facebook. Okay, some good news. ManU Ade joining for us. I think that's great news. Scored a bunch of goals for us, a huge amount of assists, and now because he can join some pre-season, I think he'll be more in rhythm with the team. Obviously, he'll lose his main armourer, that will be in Luka Modric, but I'd rather have a player that wants to play for you than a player that genuinely doesn't. And then that's just the way it is. I'm still getting really antagonised by James Lawton and the Evening Standard. It was like going, oh, first Boas this, first that, but they don't point out any of Harry's failures. And a lot of players don't care if I'm here or I'm not here. Yes, they do, because new managers means new ideas of what the players want. So if a player's in playing, for example, a good example is Mendes playing under Santini. As soon as Yol came in, Mendes was out, Carrick was in. I can't give you a more better example than that. And so that does exist, but you never see this. The newspapers doing anything, being objective or anything like that. Why would they? It's not an interesting story, and it doesn't grab the headlines. Adebayo, great signing. Obviously, people were living next to Adrian Lopez. Obviously Arsenal looking at him as well. He's very young. I'm not sure, because it's his first season. You can surprise anyone. I don't watch a lot of Spanish football, so I'm gonna rely on you guys that do watch Spanish football. Because the reason I don't watch it is I just got tired of seeing Barcelona Real Madrid just beat the shit out of everyone. It's just not a challenge. I don't want to say that all the time. But those of you who do see it, obviously got a lot of goals for Atletico Madrid. So did Falcao. So again, tell me what you think. Would he be a good signing? I prefer Sturridge just because he's played in the Premiership. He can cover 3 positions, just for versatility. And I still would like to see us get Berbs, just because I think Berbs gives us an alternative in terms of that target man role. Just in case we can't sign Damiao this season. I'd love to sign Damiao, I really would. But I think the money that's coming in, money going out, it's just going to be so hard to justify it. But who knows, if we get Champions League, then who knows, maybe we can try and sign Damiao the following season. Of course, it'll cost us a lot more, but that's just the way things are. As for a lot of the Spurs fans absolutely dancing for joy about the idea of Van Persie leaving, I would be wary of that. I remember when Nicolas Anelka left Arsenal. When he left, it was Arsene Wenger signed Henry, and he wasn't great shakes first season, but you know what? A little bit later, bam, one of the Premiership's best ever players. From 2001 onwards. I mean, he was just, to about 2007, 5 years. I mean, he was just breathtaking, the stuff he was doing. Was it 7 years actually, probably. So yeah, I really would not, if I was you, not be too. Van Persie, because Giroud could be good. If they get Lopez, he could be good. Podolski could be reborn. He's a winger. You never know. So I'd err on the side of caution of that. In terms of other things that are going on within the Premiership, no, I'm hoping that we can continue this. Hopefully we'll sign Sturridge. And the thing, I remember when we lost Berbs after we lost Keane, we weren't really replacing with anyone decent. I don't think Bentley was a really great player, and we spent a lot of money on David Bentley. And we sacrificed Len, who was one of our better players, to accommodate Bentley. I think this time, lessons have been learnt. They won't always be learned to be learnt, and some lessons take a little bit longer to sink in. That's just the way things are. Again, if there are any shouts out, the reason I'm looking is I haven't got my glasses, I can't have so much time and I've got left. But yeah, these things do take time, and players will come, players will go. That's just the nature of things are. Moutinho, I know some guys re-rate him, he'll put his foot in. Whether he's got the vision and intelligence, because he's always there's something about Luka Modric is that he always plays the right play. His decision making is incredible. His ability to be able to find space is incredible. His ability to pick out a pass is incredible. Whether Moutinho can do that, you know, I'm hoping that Moutinho comes in, he is his own man and plays his own game, you know, and doesn't try to be a Luka Modric clone. And I think like, one of the things we have been trying to do is just like do right replacement, let players be players. It's like, this is what this player does. This is how, you know, we would, you know, we need someone that can, you know, do this, but, you know, please settle in and play your game, and hopefully, you know, it'll fit. You know, it's not a case of just bang something and hope it'll fit. It doesn't work that way. It's organic. Football teams are organic, and when you take out one part of the tree of the ecosystem, you put something else in there. You know, you have to let it grow and nurture, and that's how it works. The Hugo Lloris thing, again, they haven't received the bid, but Lyon have had some very expensive transfers go wrong. They're no longer the force they once were. I think we can take heart from that. I mean, let's face it, you had Blackburn, who are back in the 90s, spending God knows how much money. They're in the Championship. You had Aston Villa, who were really spending money, like Ashley Young, loads of players, barely get relegation. It can go like that in a heartbeat. Inter Milan, you know, we're struggling. Imagine Inter Milan in Champions League. You know, they're going to really struggle. About financial fair play, I don't think it's going to work purely because, you know, UEFA have tried that free foreigner rule. The EU just killed that, and I think anything that because we are in the EU, that, you know, if they go to it, you know, these guys can get high-priced lawyers, and they can just say, you know what, the only thing that they can do is say, you know what, we can, if you don't play by our standards, that's fine. We'll remove your license to play football. That's the only thing, and that is a huge risk. And it's a game, who game of chicken? Who's going to play that? So yeah, I've rambled. I've talked about financial fair play, about ManU and Manc, Harry in the press again, the Spurs in the press. But in terms of signings, I don't want us to make any more signings really. Hopefully we've signed Friars, so that's competition for Benny eventually. Hopefully we'll sign Moutinho if Luka does go. Hopefully get him for the right price. And if we also can get Oscar, that'd be also a good thing. Anyway, it's always great chatting to you, and as always, come on you Spurs. Shouts out, Eggsy, you know, Cage, all you guys. Take care guys, bye bye.